Don't get me wrong.
You know what my favorite things of this whole election cycle has been? Yesterday. When Biden and Trump sat down in the White House, Biden voted for Trump. I guarantee it. I f***ing guarantee it. I never saw that dude so happy in his f***ing life. He lost. His party lost.
Like, yeah.
He was happy. When Obama had to shake hands with Trump and do the whole transition thing, Obama looked like, Jesus Christ. Look at Biden. Look at his smile, dude.
Trump's like, whatever. Dude.
Look at his fucking smile, man. That's like when your kid gets married.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That dude looks like a hairless cat. Look at him.
It's great. First of all, what have they done to him? What have they done to his face?
Yeah.
Go back to the other picture because it was more high res. Look at his mug, man. First of all, for sure he's got something going on with his forehead. They Botoxed the shit out of his forehead. They gave him a facelift for sure. There was a bunch of different things they did, which very ill-advised, by the way, folks. Look at Trump. He looks like shit. No one cares. Everyone loves him. You don't look better if you get your face pulled back like a lizard.
No.
You just look more like a lizard. Everybody thinks you're a lizard already. But look at that smile. That motherfucker's never been happier in his life. In his life. He's like that bitch. She went down. You can't tell me he wasn't happy. Like when he put that MAGA hat on. You ever see that?
Oh, yeah.
He put the MAGA hat on. And he took it with him on the plane.
And you might be thinking, oh my God, I'm wearing red because I'm... No, stop it. That's stupid. I love red. I always love red. But it's true. He was happy. Analogy, context, coming in.
The plan was to get Biden to, step down from the re-election bid. And then they were all planning an open primary. But Biden, 30 minutes after he dropped out of the race, decided to endorse Kamala Harris as a middle finger to the Democratic Party.
And that keeps happening with left-leaning people. They push each other so much, they kind of become red. A little, just a little. More centrist, let's just say that. Let me give you an example. Now that I know that the majority isn't that radical left anymore, all these companies are pandering now to the center. But it might be too late because they're not authentic enough.
Do you know what magazine is for sale, effective yesterday? Time Magazine. Do you know who owns Time Magazine? Mark Benioff. Do you know who Mark Benioff is? He owns what company? Salesforce. Do you know what his net worth is? $10.7 billion. You know who turned down an interview to Time Magazine just a month ago? Kamala Harris. You know what he bought Time Magazine for? $190 million. Do you know how many subscribers Time Magazine had when he bought them? 4 million. Do you know how many subscribers Time Magazine has today? 1.6 million. Wow. Do you know WAPO, when Bezos came out and says, I don't give a shit if I lose subscribers, 2.5 million subscribers, he says, I'm not endorsing Kamala. Overnight loses 200,000 subscribers, bunch of employees. LA Times loses employees. 200 papers, including USA Today, who typically would have endorsed the left, said we're not doing it. Comcast came out. They're like, look, all these other businesses we own, they're performing. Roku, performing. All these other guys are performing. Does anybody want to buy MSNBC? And I was like, no. Does anybody want to buy CNN? No, we don't want to buy them. By the way, CNN and MSNBC, celebrity people that get up there and thinking you're very important, your salary's been declining because they're no longer making money.
Because the narrative ain't working. And now that the popular vote is thinking different, all these companies are like, hey, we need to survive. We need to talk about the thing to get them back, but we can't do that because it's actually against our ideology. It's imploding. So I'm not saying they are not right. I'm just saying they just pander to the people to keep their money. But they are not authentic enough. And that's why they're imploding. But we can't do that because it's actually against our ideology.
And a reason why you're seeing these CNN people bashing Kamala, showing a clip that one page is her doing what John Kerry did in 2004, I believe, the flip-flop and stuff. Why are they doing it? If you don't, you're out of business.
Hypocrisy, my friend.
If you're out of business, no one's paying you. These people that are watching, they're just saying, who can I trust? No wonder Rogan's the #1 podcast in the world in 94 countries. Because people trust the guy. Tucker is 2-3. Theo Vaughn may be one of the best podcasters out there. Funny as hell. Top 5. This guy Sean Ryan coming out there doing interviews, blowing up all over the place. Yourself. All these guys, why are people going to them? The market is shifting, disruption at the highest level. And a lot of these guys are used to doing this. We just got a report right now. They don't know how to do this.
Power!
And American people just want to do this because you know what this is? By the way, if we right now were having dinner, our dinner sounds like a podcast. People would sit there and say, wow, what was that all about? It's a great conversation. This is what America and the world is begging for.
It's very simple. People want authentic conversation. But people want to replace that. We need to control that. It's about the marketing, the commercials. People don't want that. That's why I like my channel.
Mainstream, they're done with you. You are manipulating and they're done. The market is no longer working and they're walking away. Not because we have some fancy degrees, because people trust being real and sincere. Very simple, and the market's always right.
I'm broke, nigga! I'm broke!
And if the market is always right, that means 18th of December, I can monetize my video again. And hopefully it will come true right before my birthday on the 19th of December. So, wish me luck.
The vice president won New York, but by 12 points as opposed to Joe Biden's 23-point margin. That was a significant move to the right in New York State. What do you attribute the, and you actually stated that you think, you said the far left agenda is backfiring. What do you attribute the decline in support among Democrats in New York to, and what are Democrats getting wrong?
Well, okay, first I want to go back to your original comment. I was calling for the dismantling of hate in our country. Our Sikhs who are being attacked, LGBTQ members are being attacked, African Americans, Jews. I say let's dismantle the hate. And what you saw in this city, in this election, where you saw a shift and the city becoming, and the state becoming redder, is because we stopped talking about working class people issues. When mom and pops are afraid, I can't pay my college tuition, the rent is too damn high, healthcare is too expensive. We stopped talking to everyday New Yorkers and Americans. When I'm in the street talking to them, they're not asking me, Eric, tell me about fascism. They're talking about finance. They're not talking about Hitler. They're talking about housing. We need to talk to everyday working class people. And we stopped doing that. And those are the issues that they are afraid of. They're afraid of the future of their children.
Everything he said made sense. I just hope she was listening, because it doesn't seem like she was listening.
But the Democratic Party was addressing most of those issues with the infrastructure bill, for example, and keeping Medicare and Social Security safe. Why would they vote for the party that will hurt them? I didn't get that.
Well, you know, part of the business of campaigning is getting your message out and being clear on your message. Even the experts in their party were saying, get back to the message.
We told you this identity shit was disaster. We told you to get out in front of public safety issues. You didn't.
What are we doing for everyday people in the country? And that's the same thing happened in 2022. When I got elected in 2022, I stated that, listen, we need to be talking about crime in this country. They ignored it. We lost the election. During 2023, I said, we had to deal with this migrant and asylum seeker issue. It was on the top 1 or 2 issues in the country. We ignored it. We have to go back and talk to those issues that people are worried about.
Move this man!
If they need to think about crime, they need to arrest people. The problem is the majority that would be arrested are the people that are protecting, so they don't agree with that. And the whole migrant issue, they can't solve it because they want to help the migrants more than the other minorities because they come from a bad situation. I agree with that. But so many at the same time, that's wild. And the fact that you don't see that represents you're out of touch.
Respect the chair's authority.
I respect the chair's authority, but the chair...
Mr. Holman!
You work for me. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. You work for me.
And the only reason that happened is because she didn't allow him to speak, but she did allow other people from the other party to speak after that time. That's why a lot of people say, I like this dude. And that is why people like him, because he's going to take care of the border.
You said she's still pursuing the case against Trump?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
You got it, dude.
If I was Fannie Willis, I wouldn't still be pursuing that case. When you have President Biden welcoming Trump back to the White House, taking pics with him, smiling, offering assistance for him in the peaceful transition, which I'm all for, by the way. My thing is, what's the point of Fannie sticking her neck out there to continue pursuing him? Why go through all of that? Because you know there's going to be retaliation.
That's right.
You know you're putting your well-being in jeopardy by pursuing that
and
case.
And nobody's going to have your back.
Nobody's going to have your back. If nobody else is willing to do it, why should she? Why should she? Isn't Jack Smith is talking about he's going to drop his stuff? So it's like, why? Man, protect your peace, Fannie Willis.
Right.
Nah, for real.
It's not a matter about being scared. It's not about being smart at this point.
What's the point?
Nobody going to have your back.
Nobody going to have your back.
And he's firing.
Nobody else is pursuing it, so why should her? Why should that sister? Or even Tish James? Like, why should those two sisters, continue to put themselves out there like that if nobody else is?
He's acting as if he didn't participate in the division rhetoric. He was out there loud, disingenuous. Yep, they're not authentic. The only problem is a bunch of delusional people keeps going after this case as if I'm gonna win. How can you think you are the majority when you lost the popular vote? Fannie, good luck with that. I wish you the best. God bless your good-natured heart.
Yeah, baby.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Butta fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, jam, durloqueta, verdetta, welcome.